late than never. Hi guys, I'm Trina and today I'm going to be telling you what my reading goals for this year are. I wasn't planning on doing a 2015 goals video, but I had a couple of friends tell me that they thought I should go ahead and post it even though it is a week or two late. So I'll just go ahead and share my list with you today. So first I want to finish a few series that I am in the middle of. These are all series that are already finished and they've been done with either recently or for a while. The first one is I want to finish the Pretty Little Liars series by Sarah Shepard. That series finally ended in December and I am 4 books behind. I also want to finish the Lying Game series, also by Sarah Shepard. I started that a long time ago. It's been over for a while and I am also 4 books behind on that one. Then I want to finish the Sookie Stackhouse series. I have been reading that one for years. It's been over with for a year or two now, and I've got 3 books to finish in that one. And I want to complete the Percy Jackson series, which I am very late to the game on that one, and I've got 3 more books to read to finish it. Then there are a few specific books I want to read. I want to read the book Motherless Daughters. This is a non-fiction kind of self-help book for women who are kind of struggling with the loss of their mothers. I had a friend recommend this to me. I am looking forward to it because there are definitely some things that I want to work on getting past as an adult. Then I want to read Game of Thrones, which this is pretty much just a joke at this point because that has been a goal of mine for the past like 3 years and I just haven't gotten to it yet. I am completely caught up on the TV show and I own all of the books. My husband has read them and I think he is just impatiently waiting for me to get into them as well. Then I want to read Outlander. You might have seen this one in my December book haul. I did go ahead and buy it for myself. This is one that I've been interested in for several years, but with it being popular, I want to go ahead and get around to it. Then I want to binge read the Bloodlines series. I binge read the Vampire Academy series in 2013 and I really enjoyed it, and I didn't start Bloodlines at the time because I just thought it was following different characters and I might not be as interested, but now I find myself really missing that world and wanting to read more by Rochelle Mead, and a lot of people are talking about this series now because the last book is about to come out, so I would like to pick it up and binge read them this year. Then I want to start at least 2 other series that aren't included in the other goals on this list because Game of Thrones and Outlander and Bloodlines, of course, are all series, but besides those, I want to start 2 other series. And I do have a list of some ones that I have in mind, and what I mean by this are older series or finished series. I don't mean series that the first book will be releasing this year. I mean things that have been around a while that I just haven't gotten to yet. I also want to do Katie Tastic's TBR Jar challenge. I'll put a link somewhere around here to her video explaining what that challenge is, but much like her, I've had a TBR jar before and it just doesn't work for me because when I draw something out of it, I end up not reading it if I'm not in the mood, and that kind of defeats the purpose. So I liked her spin on the challenge. I think that it will help me use the jar and also help me pick more diverse books this year. Then I want to commit to this YouTube channel for at least 6 months. My original goal was to start a YouTube channel, but I kind of did that a little bit early. So I changed this to be to commit to it for a certain time frame because I don't know if you're like me, but sometimes when I start new hobbies, my interest will fade in them pretty quickly. I've been posting a video like every 2 to 3 days, which might be overwhelming you guys, but I think I'm enthusiastic about this endeavor right now and I hope to just maintain it and then kind of evaluate where I am and how I'm feeling about it in 6 months. I also want to start a book travel journal, which by this I just mean writing down where each book I read is set. Because I really have a strong travel bug. I want to see the world and go tons of places, but I'm not really in a position where I can travel a lot. So I realized that books can take you places too, and sometimes you can find places that you want to visit in real life after reading about them in a book. So I just thought that it would be fun to write down where each book I read is set, and at the end of the year I can look back on it and see all the different places that books have taken me in that year. I have also started this one, which is to put myself on a library ban. Back in October or November, I had an uncontrollable library stack and I was really struggling to get through all of them, and I was ignoring the books that I own because I was trying to finish the library books first by their due dates. So I have decided that I'm not going to request or get in line for any more library books until I am done with the library books I have, with the few library books that I had already requested months and months ago, and until I finish the books that I own that I've been neglecting. I will probably slack on this a little bit so that I can still be able to participate in the TBR Jar challenge, and just in case I get into a horrible reading slump while trying to get through the books I own because I'm not in the mood for those at the time, I think I'll be satisfied if I get through at least half the books I own. I don't own an outrageous amount of books, like it's not like 100, it's maybe like a dozen, so I think that this is a doable goal. My next goal is that I want to take a break from reading at the end of this year. Sometime in December, I just want to take a step back because the past couple of years I have found myself really overwhelmed with trying to finish up a bunch of books at the end of the year and doing all of the yearly recap posts like favorite books of the year, series I finished in the year, end of the year book survey. I just feel like if I'm still reading, I can't accurately gauge if a book I'm reading will belong on one of those lists. So I want to take a break of at least 2 weeks at the end of December and be able to catch up on all of the list things and just kind of take a break and recharge. That is probably the least realistic goal on my list because I just can't imagine taking a break from reading for any amount of time. And my last goal for this year is to read 100 books. That is what I set my Goodreads challenge for. The past couple of years I usually set it at something like 50 and then I surpass that, and then I set it for 60 and surpass that. So this year I'm just going to start out high and hope for the best. In 2013 I read 93 books and last year I read 128, so I think that 100 is definitely doable, and especially because I do count novellas and manga and graphic novels in that count, so I think I can reach that one. So I hope you enjoyed learning what my goals for this year are, and let me know what yours are down below. And I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who has left me a comment or subscribed. You have really made me feel like I'm a part of this community, and that's why I started this channel, so I am very, very appreciative. Hope you have a great day and a great year of reading.